So in our previous module, our previous sessions, we have discussed the alternate sources of energy, right? So the main alternate sources for fuels are, it might be, fossil fuels as our photovoltaic renewable source of energy, that is PV cells, sun, right, and fuel cell, isn't it? So renewable source, that is sun, the efficiency is less and it is too costly. It is not handy also, PV cells. But now the other alternate source is batteries. So battery has brought a tremendous change. It's like a revolution in energy sector. So batteries, it's brought a revolution. Market. So batteries has brought a revolution starting with voltaic cell. So once the voltaic cells was invented, from there revolution in batteries started. Till date it is going on. Till the date, till date it is going on and continues. Okay. So what do I mean by battery? So once again, battery starts from galvanic cells. The mother of batteries is galvanic cell or voltaic cell. A battery is a device which consists of two or more cells or galvanic cells connected either in series or parallel. Okay. So the that is called that is the major definition of a battery. Okay. So next, so electrochemical cells will be divided into battery and a cell. So battery, you have mainly three types of batteries. One is primary battery, secondary battery, and reserve battery. So what do you mean by primary battery? What is secondary battery? What is reserve battery? Let us discuss one by one. So primary batteries. So there are, instead of dealing by one, have given differences here. So primary cells versus secondary cells. That is primary batteries versus secondary batteries. So primary batteries. So all non-rechargeable batteries come under the category primary batteries. All rechargeable batteries come under the category secondary batteries. So primary cells are batteries that cannot be recharged or reused. Secondary cells are batteries that can be recharged and reused. So in batteries, in primary batteries, the cell reactions are irreversible. In secondary batteries, the cell reactions are reversible. So the batteries, primary batteries can be used only once. It is throw and use and throw batteries. The batteries which are used in our wall clock, so those batteries are use and throw. So in the secondary batteries, they can be used n number of times, more than once it can be used. Use, recharge. Your mobile batteries, for that example, your mobile batteries. So used in portable, your primary batteries used in portable devices as they produce current immediately. So wherever you carry your batteries, okay, yeah. So there you are going to use. So your secondary batteries need to be recharged. Okay, so that of course now it recharging is also is become very easy, right? So next, so you have primary batteries have lower self discharge rates and can be used for long term storage of power, whereas secondary batteries have higher self discharge rate. That is what you mean by self discharge. As if you store a battery for a long time, it will discharge by itself. If you have put 1.0 volts, that is output. So if you store for a long time and use, the output will not be 1.0 volts. It will be less than that in case of primary batteries. In secondary batteries. But in the case of primary battery, it will be as it is. That is the self discharge is very less, whereas in the secondary battery it is very high. Okay. So these are the major differences between the primary and secondary batteries. The first major difference is it is primary batteries. All non-rechargeable batteries are primary batteries, that is use and throw batteries. All rechargeable and reusable batteries are secondary batteries. So example for your primary batteries are zinc manganese battery, zinc air battery, so zinc manganese oxide battery, all are primary batteries. Example for secondary batteries are your lead acid battery, which is used in our buses, cars, four wheelers, right? So all this lead acid battery, lithium ion battery, so all these are second example for secondary batteries. So I have given zinc carbon battery, heavy duty zinc chloride battery used in radios, zinc carbon battery used in flashlights, toys, alkaline batteries. So primary batteries also have acid batteries, alkaline batteries, etc. So lithium batteries used in photo flash, silver mercury oxide used in hearing aids. So hearing machines which comes So we are going to use zinc air battery also there, or silver oxide battery. So in hearing aids, zinc air battery is a minute battery used in the hearing aids. So people who are deaf, so going to use there in zinc, that machine, you're going to use zinc air battery. So watches, calculators, all there you're going to use silver mercury oxide battery. So example for secondary battery, so nickel cadmium battery, nickel metal hydride battery, lead acid battery. Lead acid battery, well versed. It is used in where? Automobiles. Okay, lithium ion battery. Lithium ion battery, everyone are familiar because mobile, laptops, it is used, right? Reserve battery. What do you mean by reserve battery? So reserve battery, here a key component is separated from the rest of the battery. So usually electrolyte is a key component which is isolated. So if you, this is the battery, okay, and consider this is the battery, and the key component is the electrolyte. So only when electrolyte is connecting, the battery will work. If this is not connected, the battery is separate, will not work. So the entire anode, cathode, everything will be there. So you're going to take the electrolyte whenever it is required, you're going to connect it. When you connect it, it will work. When the key component is detached, it will not work. The key component is attached whenever it is needed. It is detached when it is not required. So the shelf life of such type of batteries are more. So example, magnesium cuprous chloride, magnesium silver chloride. So seawater activated batteries. So application, it's in sea beacons. It's mainly used in meteorology and defense fields. So you have lithium ferrous sulfide thermally activated battery. It is used in missiles. So this reserve batteries is finds applications mainly in military. Okay. So the key component is attached when required and is detached when it is not in use. So in our latest studies, we are going to discuss about construction and working of nickel metal hydride battery and lithium ion battery. Thank you.